What's up again, everybody? I know it's been a while since my last video, but we've been dealing with some serious family stuff that's been a little bit hard, so my mind has been in other places. But I want to talk about something that I am very excited for, and that is the announcement that WizKids put out a few days ago. Take a look at the screen. It's a national and world championship update for this year of 2020, and they talk about where and when the national championships for their various games and the world championships are going to be. And spoiler alert, I'm excited for it. Let's take a look. The national championship, 2020 WizKids National Championship, will take place at Origins, again, just like it did last year. So Origins is in Columbus, Ohio, a place that I've actually never been. I've never been to Origins Game Fair, really any game convention before. This is taking place between June 17th and June 21st, which is interesting because me as a teacher, I actually have summers off, and June 17th to June 21st is actually approachable. Now, the question is, like, can a lot of people come down and make it? Well, a lot of people already go to Origins anyway, and this event has, in the past, been fairly well attended. So I'm curious to see if this is also well attended. We saw a big uptick last year in the world turnout, so I'm curious to see if that will carry over into this year's Nationals turnout as well. Now, this is important to note. It does not mention Dice Masters at all within this document, I guess, this web page, but I did reach out and confirm that WizKids is planning on having the Dice Masters National Championship just alongside of the HeroClix National Championship there at Origins, as well as the next place that we're going to talk about. So it also says that this is important for everyone that's not in the U.S. The 2020 National Championships that take place outside of the U.S. will have they'll have more information coming soon for that. So if you, as a Dice Masters player in Europe, or a Dice Masters player in Australia, or a Dice Masters player in South America, are interested in having a national championship, then stay tuned to this, and I would say reach out and ask if they've considered or if they are interested in, throwing some stuff your way to host a national championship, because I think that would be really, really cool, and I'm sure you do as well. I don't even have to tell you, probably, honestly. The next thing that they talked about on this is the 2020 ROC World Cup. It will take place at the Lucky Dice Cafe in Huntsville, Alabama on August 20th to 23rd, 2020. Now, this is normally a WizKids, a HeroClix only event. Like in the past, they've only had this as HeroClix. I think it'd be really cool if there was a Dice Masters thing, and it's sort of in a weird time personally for me, because I'm already teaching and back to school at that point, but it's close, and it's sort of in a different region than you would find like Origins, for example. So that this sort of caters to a different distance of players. So like people that are down in the south can make this trip a little bit more easily than someone that lives up more north that goes to the Columbus, Ohio event, right? So I think that's cool to spread things out, and I hope they consider putting Dice Masters into this. Now, the most important thing for me, and the one I'm most excited for, is that they announced that the 2020 WizKids World Championship will take place again at the Graceland Exhibition Center at Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is the best part. Oh, I'm so excited for this. It is now October 9th to the 11th, 2020. And here's why that's good. I wish I could show you a calendar. Maybe I can show you a calendar without... No, I can't show you a calendar because it'll just show all of my personal information. That's a terrible idea. Why would I think that would be a good idea? Anyway, just imagine with me. Maybe I'll put a graphic over it. Just imagine that there's a calendar here, and we're looking at the month of October. And you look at October 9th, and that's a Friday, and October 10th and 11th, Saturday and Sunday. And then you look at October the 12th, and October the 12th is a national holiday. It's Columbus Day. I don't know why we still have Columbus Day. There's a lot of people that want to change that. But they would like to host this whole thing over that weekend and then give you Monday as a U.S. federal holiday to provide a travel day. Okay, so last year, we went down and did the whole cast for the whole stream for Worlds, and we were wiped by the end of it. And then we drove all the way back on Sunday, got back at 10:30. I went to sleep, woke up, went to work the next day, and I was tired, but I made it work because I wanted to do it, right? Now, They can host events all the way through Sunday, and then everybody has Monday to travel back. That is good planning. Good on you, whiz kids, because that's good planning. Now, this may be a little bit of a different, this is a different date, I should say. So this is a different date than what they did last year. Last year they held it in like the beginning of September, like 9th through 11th or something like that. So putting it 1 month later may make it a little bit more difficult for some people. It falls on, you know, a different portion of the year. But that being said, I think for me, and I think for a lot of people that I've already, you know, talked to and seen respond to this, this is a really, really good change. So I'm looking forward to it. If you have never been to a Worlds, which was me last year, if you have never been to like a large Dice Masters event, this is one you'd want to book and save up for and go to. This was absolutely phenomenal last year. This event was so much fun. And the fact that now it's even more well planned, so you don't have to rush back and, you know, like go to work the next day, you should definitely, like, if you're like this like maybe I should go, maybe I should think about it, you should definitely try to go, because it was that good. It was that fun. There were people just constantly drafting and playing little fun side events. The fact that they're running events all through Sunday, which is what they mentioned right here. No, wait. Yeah, it's right here. They mentioned it right there. A full day of tournament events on Sunday means they might be able to like overload Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with just more events, just more stuff to do. Suggest a format that you think they should run in the bottom. Like, leave a comment for me and let me know what kind of format you think they should add to this. Because if they're doing this, last year they just did Friday and Saturday events, and then there was one event on Sunday, and half the people had to just dart out for it. Then there was a preview draft as well. If they have events on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that means they have extra room to just fill with a couple of other side events. So suggest one that you think would be pretty cool in a comment below. So what do you think? Are you excited for the upcoming Worlds and National Championships? Are you hoping that they host one in your home country? I hope they do too, personally. I think they should just load up with a ton of national championships from all across the world. But hey, that's just me. I don't know. Let me know about it in a comment below. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to have a ton of videos coming out this week. So instead of having to like check back each day to see if a new one's posted, you might as well just hit the subscribe button, because you can expect a lot of videos coming out this week. Thank you to the few other people that have joined me on Patreon. Those people that are supporting me that way make me feel so good. Thank you very much. I'm going to take those proceeds and put it to upgrading the hardware side of things so we can get higher quality videos out to you. And I also want to kind of feature some new games. If you have some suggestions, feel free to join the Patreon and throw them at me. Throw your suggestions my way. And even if you don't choose to support that way and you just choose to watch these videos, I thank you so much for choosing to watch and support me in that way. You are an amazing person for doing so. You are wonderful and valued, not just here, but to your family and your friends. And if you ever think otherwise, if you're ever down in the dumps, not feeling good about yourself, just remember that you have a place here and there are people that love you. So don't think that you are alone in this world, because you're not. You are part of this group. Feel free to reach out to me or anyone else that has your back, because you are not. It can feel sometimes like you are the only one out there dealing with stuff, but don't worry. Other people have your back. They're out there for you. And always feel free to reach out. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.